Hey, welcome back to Coin Chronicles. This is Bryce. I hope you're doing well. Today we will take a look at the history of the year 1946, and we will look at some coins from the year. This will include one Walking Liberty half dollar, one Washington quarter, one Roosevelt dime, and one Lincoln wheat cent. We will look at each coin and the important details such as mintage, grading, and inflationary value or purchasing power of the time. First, we will cover the history of the year 1946. In the year 1946, the Central Intelligence Group is established, later to become the CIA in 1947. President Truman signs the Recession Act of 1946, annulling benefits payable to Filipino troops who fought for the U.S. during World War II. On April 1st, a magnitude 8.6 earthquake strikes the Aleutian Islands, causing a large basin-wide tsunami, leaving 165 to 173 people dead. The first V-2 rocket to be successfully launched within the U.S. is fired from White Sands Missiles Range. The Manhattan Project physicist Dr. Louis Slotin accidentally triggers a fission reaction with a plutonium sphere demon core in a radiation criticality accident. The Philippines is granted independence by the United States. The first underwater nuclear test takes place as the USS Saratoga is sunk near Bikini Atoll when the U.S. detonates the Baker device during Operation Crossroads. President Truman signs the Atomic Energy Act of 1946, which establishes the United States Atomic Energy Commission. And the credit card, Tupperware, and first general-purpose electronic digital computer are invented. And the songs Get Your Kicks on Route 66, To Each His Own, and Prisoner of Love are released. First, let's take a look at the 1946 Walking Liberty half dollar. The 1946 Walking Liberty half dollar has a size of 30.6 millimeters and a weight of 12.5 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is Adolph A. Weinman. Its mintage is 12,118,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1946 is $7.91, and its numismatic values range from $18 in good condition up to $60 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1946 Walking Liberty half dollar from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1946 Walking Liberty half dollar, we can see it's in pretty good shape for its age. There's a nice shine to the obverse side here. We see a lot of detail. We see the rim. We can see the edge lines there on the rim, and we can easily read all of the words along the rim as well as the date. But now, as we turn over to the reverse side, we can see that the eagle is very detailed. The wings there, a lot of detail on the wings. We can easily read the E pluribus unum there on the side, United States of America, as well as half dollar at the bottom. And we see the edge is nice and clean. But if I were to grade this coin, I would give it a grade of very fine condition. Now let's take a look at the 1946 Washington quarter. The 1946 Washington quarter has a size of 24.3 millimeters and a weight of 6.25 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is John Flanagan. Its mintage is 53,536,000, and its inflationary value for the year 1946 is $3.95. Its numismatic values range from $8.86 in good condition up to $41 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1946 Washington quarter from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1946 Washington quarter, we can see here on the obverse side that it's really an excellent shape for its age, has a great shine to it. We easily can read all of the words and see clear details in Washington's profile there. But now as we turn over to the reverse side, we can see that the wings on the eagle are very detailed, very clear, even the breast feathers on the eagle. And we can easily read all of the words, and just as the obverse side, there's a nice shine to the coin. But overall, if I were to give this coin a grade, I believe I would give it a grade of about uncirculated condition. Now let's take a look at the 1946 Roosevelt dime. The 1946 Roosevelt dime has a size of 17.9 millimeters and a weight of 2.5 grams. Its composition is 90% silver and 10% copper. Its designer is John R. Sinek. Its mintage is 225,250,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1946 is $1.58. Its numismatic values range from $2.65 in good condition up to $14 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1946 Roosevelt dime from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1946 Roosevelt dime, we can see that it has some wear, although the words are quite clear. In God We Trust, we can read that, as well as the date and liberty along the rim. Some of the details have been worn off. It does not have much of a luster there. But now, as we turn the coin over to the reverse side, we can see that the torch, as well as the shrubs near the torch there, are still outlined pretty well, and we can read all of the words there, but the sheen is missing. It doesn't have much of a sheen. But overall, if I were to give this coin a grade, I would give it a grade of very fine condition. Now let's take a look at the 1946 D Lincoln Wheat Cent. The 1946 D Lincoln Wheat Cent was minted in Denver. It has a size of 19 millimeters and a weight of 3.11 grams. Its composition is 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. Its designer is Victor D. Brenner. Its mintage is 315,690,000. Its inflationary value for the year 1946 is 16 cents. Its numismatic values range from 6 cents in good condition up to $2.33 in brilliant uncirculated mint state condition. Now let's take a closer look at the 1946 D Lincoln Wheat Cent from my collection. So, as we take a look at this 1946 D Lincoln Wheat Cent, we can see that it definitely has seen wear over the years. We can see that the date there has somewhat worn off, but there is still a good outline of Lincoln, of his silhouette there, and we still can read the words "In God We Trust" as well as the liberty. But now, as we turn the coin over to the reverse side, we can see that the 1 cent is still visible, the United States of America, as well as E pluribus unum at the top. However, many of the fine lines in the wheat along the rim there have been worn down, and there's really not much sheen to the coin at all. But if I were to grade this coin, I'd probably give it a grade of fine to very fine condition. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed this video and found it to be interesting. For more videos, please like and subscribe. Thank you, keep on collecting, and have a great day.